Welcome to Lindsay Davis Yoga. We're together today for a quick full body reset. You won't need any props, although I'll add some cues in with blocks in case you prefer blocks in your practice. I'll meet you on your mat or the floor, the beach, the ground, anywhere where you feel comfortable practicing. Coming into a seat at the top of your mat, just a little grounding to get started. Sitting up tall. Checking in with that breath. Drawing the back of the head in line with the tailbone. Growing just a little bit taller with each inhale. Maybe you even draw the shoulders up to the ears on your inhale and roll them back on your exhales. As you're rolling them back, pulling the shoulder blades together, retraction here. Eyes can be open or closed. Last one. Drawing right ear to right shoulder. And then taking some movement here forward and back, keeping it on the right side for now. Bringing the head back up to center and then to the left. Same thing here. If you're feeling anywhere that's extra tight, maybe there's a little bit of an extra pull. Pausing there. Taking full circles with the head and neck now. Maybe you even let the jaw fall open when the head goes back. Coming back to center, legs out in front of us. Knees can be bent or straight here, coming into our high boat pose. Holding, feet are flexed, toes are flexed towards your face, palms up. Draw the navel in towards the spine, core is engaged. Lowering down to our low boat, so we're not lowering all the way, but everything straightens. And we hover. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. High boat. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Low boat. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. High boat. One more time. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Last low boat. For 3, 2, 1. Lowering all the way to the mat. Big inhale. Sigh it out. Bending in the knees. Feet coming wide on the mat here. Arms coming to cactus or goalpost arms, opening the heart right away. With the feet wide on the mat, the knees resting against each other. We're going to let the knees fall to the right. Legs are staggered here. Big stretch in that left quad. Coming back up to center. Take it to the left. Right quad feeling it this time. keeping with the breath. And add some movement into this, bit of a dynamic flow with the breath here. As you inhale, the knees come up through center. As you exhale, knees to the right. Inhale, knees up through center. Exhale, knees to the left. You're going to be here for a few rounds of breath, movement with your own breath. Loosening that low back. Last couple rounds here. Coming back up through center. Pulling the feet in towards the glutes and together. Sending the right leg high. Pointing and flexing in those right toes. Maybe drawing some circles. Flex the right toes towards the face and hold, pulling the toes towards the face. Not lifting that right glute off the ground. If that right glute starts to come off the ground, lower it back down. If you're looking for a little bit more of a stretch, maybe you interlace the hands behind that right thigh, pulling towards the face. Big stretch in the backside of the body. The more those right toes are flexed towards your face, the bigger the stretch you're going to get. Crossing that right ankle over the left knee, pulling that left knee into the chest. Interlace the hands behind the left thigh. Both feet stay flexed and active here. Figure 4 legs. Stay here. Or if it feels good, maybe you bend and straighten in the left knee joint. Keeping those left toes flexed. Coming back to those figure 4 legs, unwinding the hands. Hands can come to the side or back to those goalpost arms. We're just going to let everything fall to the left. That bottom of that right foot is actually going to plant on the mat or on the floor. Coming back up to center, unwind the feet. Little windshield wiper from side to side just to reset those hip joints. Bring the knees back up to center. Keep that right foot planted. Left leg goes high this time. Pointing and flexing in those left toes. Drawing circles. If it feels good to add a little bit extra here, maybe you interlace the hands behind that left thigh, pulling the left foot up a little closer to the face. Keeping those left toes flexed now. Finding that stillness, big stretch along the backside of that left leg. Keeping with your inhales and exhales. Bending that left knee, crossing the left ankle over the right knee, figure 4 legs, pull the right knee into the chest, interlacing the hands behind that right thigh. Again, feet stay flexed here, keeping this active. If it feels good, maybe you bend and straighten in that right knee. Coming back to those figure four legs, unwinding the hands back to those goalpost arms again. Our hands can come to the side, whatever feels good. We're letting everything fall to the right. So that left foot is actually going to plant on the floor, held in place by that right knee. Unwind back to center. Uncross the legs. One more time. Windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Just resetting the lower half of the body here. Bringing the feet hip width apart. Walking the feet in enough so that the fingertips can brush the backs of the heels. Walking the shoulder blades in underneath the body. Setting up for a little bridge lift here. I want you to think of peeling a sticker off of a piece of paper. So as we lift the hips, starting with the tailbone, one vertebrae at a time. So slight tuck of the tailbone to start. One vertebrae at a time. We peel off of the mat, lift the hips high. Hold here. And then the same way we came up, we're going to go down just like sticking a sticker on a sheet of paper. One vertebrae at a time. We round the spine. Be intentional about setting each one down in order. Slow and controlled. Take one more just like that. Peel it off. Feel each one rise in order off of the mat. Lowering down the same way you came. Slow and controlled. Core is engaged here. Belly button is drawing in towards the spine. Good, we rest. Last time, windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Rinse out that low back. Pull both knees into the chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side here, rolling out that low back. And then we'll rock and roll up into tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips here. Starting with that spinal flexion, your cat-cow movement. Movement is originating from the spine here. So as we move into cat, we tuck the tailbone, round the spine, drop the gaze, pressing the mat away here. Coming into your cow, we lift the tailbone, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Pause here for a moment. Take 3 deep inhales and exhales. Feel this in the belly each time you're inhaling and exhaling. Last one. On your exhale, we're moving into that cat, round the spine. Drop the gaze. Take a few more movement with your own breath here. Pausing if it feels good. And then coming back to that neutral spine. Gaze is at your mat here. Lifting that right arm high. Chest opens to the right. Open twist here. Pausing for a breath. Take a big inhale together. As we exhale, thread the needle. Right arm threads behind the left. Gaze goes to the left. Right cheek coming to the mat. Left hand can stay right where it's at. If you're looking for a little bit more of a stretch, extend that left arm to the front of the mat. You extended that left arm to the front of the mat. Go ahead and bring it back in, planting it just in front of your face as we prepare to unwind. Big inhale as we unwind. Pausing in that open twist. Sending the right toes to the back of the mat, coming into a supported side plank. Reach that right arm to the front of the room. Lift the left leg high. Toes are flexed to the face. Stay here. If you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge today, pull in for a crunch. Send it long. All together, we're stepping that right foot to the top of the mat. Coming into an Anjaneyasana here, so that back knee is down. Sweep the arms high. Big stretch in that left hip flexor, front of the body. Reach the arms high. Big inhales and exhales here. Moving into your half split. Arms go forward and then back as that front leg is straightening. Options here. If you have blocks and you want to grab those, bridge the gap between your hands and the mat. Just allows to keep a little bit more of a flat back as we stretch into this half split. Hands can also come to the mat. Arms can fly back like wings if you're working on that balance. Wherever you are, we're trying to keep a flat back and think of lifting the tailbone here. Back to your Anjaneyasana, bend back into the front knee, sweep the arms high. Hands are going to be planting on the left side of the mat. Tuck those back toes. We straighten both legs as we turn to face the left. Wide leg forward fold here. Toes in front of the heels. Taking any movement that feels good in the body. Maybe dipping one hip at a time in towards the midline of the mat. Walking the hands from side to side. Bringing the hands to the hips. Flat back here, pull the shoulder blades together, crown of the head lengthens forward. Up to your goddess squat. Heels in, toes out. Goalpost arms. Go ahead and bring the hands behind the head. Think Skandasana legs here. So left leg is going to straighten. We're bending into that right knee. The left elbow just twists in the direction of that right knee. We're not looking for contact. Contact is not the goal. The goal is the movement from the core in that general direction, forward and down. As we come back up through center, straighten both legs. Take it to the other side. Left knee bends. Up to center, legs straighten, take it to the other side. Movement with breath here. Inhale as you come up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Two more rounds. Working mobility in that vertebral column. Last one, coming back up, arms to a T, low lunge twist, front of the mat. So all 10 toes facing the front of the mat now, coming onto that back heel. Left hand is gonna plant on the mat. Chest opens to the right. Right arm goes up with it. Pressing, really grounding down into that right heel here. Option to cactus that right arm open. Really accentuate that twist. Plant that right hand back on the mat. Step up to standing at the top of the mat, Tadasana. Big inhale up, exhale, we fold. Moving through one vinyasa here, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step it back. Hinging forward. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Dropping the knees to a hover here. Your bear pose. Press the mat away. Engage the core. Back to your tabletop. And then child's pose for just a few breaths. Back up to your tabletop. Lifting that left arm high this time. Opening up, big twist. Thread the needle. Option to send that right arm long again. You're just looking for a little bit more of a stretch. Planting that right hand on the mat, right in front of your face. We open again for the twist. This time stepping those left toes to the back of the mat. Coming into that supported side plank, lifting the left leg, reaching the left arm to the front of the room. Again, stay here if you're just looking for stillness, if you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge today. Pull in for a few of those crunches. Slow and controlled. The slower you go, the more it counts. Holding here. Stepping that left foot to the top of the mat, your Anjaneyasana. Adjust the knees if you have to, the legs, sweep the arms high. Big inhale here. Moving into your half split, arms go forward and back. Straighten that front leg. Any variation with the hands. Again, that left hamstring is tight. It's early here. If this is the first time you're moving this today, grab the blocks. The more, again, you can create a flat back in this half split instead of just folding over and collapsing. A flat back, pulling that tailbone back and up. As soon as you do that, you're gonna feel that stretch much more than you would if you just collapse over that leg. So don't let the blocks mean anything. If you're using them, know that a lot of times, especially in these stretches, you can get more out of a stretch by using the blocks. Last couple breaths here. One more time, back to that Anjaneyasana. Sweep the arms high. And planting the hands on the right side of the mat. Tuck the toes, coming into that wide leg forward fold. Straighten both legs. Last couple breaths here. If you're working on that king pigeon, maybe you pull the left heel in towards the glute. Little quad stretch in the left quad. This is a stretch that's very normal to feel different on both sides of the body. Whenever you're ready, releasing out of this. Coming back up onto the hands here, tuck those back toes, lifting that left knee off the ground. We're sending the right knee up and back. One more time, scorpion dog. Just reset that right hip joint. Planting that right foot back on the mat. Pedal out the feet. Lift the left leg high. Scorpion dog, bend in that left knee. Open up, big side body stretch in the left side of the body. Left knee to left wrist. Pull it through. Setting up again for that half pigeon. Same thing on this side. If you're looking to work that quad stretch, you pull that right heel in towards the glute. Back to center, coming onto the hands. Again, tuck those back toes. Lift that back knee off the ground. Sending that left knee up and back. Reset that left hip joint. Open up. Downward facing dog. Drop the knees, landing back in that child's pose is how we'll end our practice today. If you're looking for something more restorative, maybe you bring the knees together. Let the chest fall over the knees. Rest on your favorite cheek. Let the arms rinse out behind you. Enjoy a few more moments here before you jump back into real life. Great practice today, everybody. I hope you're leaving feeling refreshed and revitalized. Like, follow, subscribe for more. I'll see you next time.